Hey everybody, hope everybody watching is healthy and doing well. I haven't put up a video for a while, but there hasn't been too much going on within the realm of coyote hunting. We just had a really crappy winter with really hard, icy snow and not much going on really. We did get out, we did put up some numbers, but it was hard for me to get footage because either I wasn't using my camera correctly or the coyote was being shot on the other side of the section, or I was getting some really good footage in my visor when things were happening. But it's a learning process. I'll do better next year. I even tried some boots on spook just to give them a try, but they were too big. They weren't functional. It's something I'm probably going to look into more for next year in case we have more years like this. If you tried boots before or have some that you like, or just tell me how you feel about them in the comments. I'm kind of curious to know more about them. I did go to a UKC bench show during the winter before the social distancing thing started. Dustin went out cow hunting that day. They got 2 live captures. I wish I would have went with him because I don't know, the bench show really upset me because I had 4 wins on Harry and Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear did win hers, so I thought she would have been a grand champion, but then I found out the UKC changed the rules, so now you need 8 wins to grant a dog out. And most of the competitions for me are over 3 hours away, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing much more of them bench show wise. Maybe if I go to a night hunt, I'll bring a dog for the bench show, but not happy with UKC at all. So social distancing really hasn't affected us too bad. Like, it's nice about living in the country. I mean, we did have to give each other haircuts. But besides that, everything's been fine. Joe's been trapping gophers, been going after beaver, and coon dog training. Wave at the camera, Joe. Wave at the camera, Joe. Well, spring fever is kicking in, so I'm following my brother around with a camera today. He's gopher trapping. Well, pocket gophers they have a bounty on them. They're worth $5 a pop. They create these big little mounds. Some of the mounds can be the size of a tractor tire. They cause erosion on these gravel roads, and they destroy crops, like those old Warner Brother cartoons where the gophers like pull the plants down through the ground. They literally do that. I've seen soybeans disappear, like just shoot right down into the ground. And they get into your yard, kill your trees, create big mounds. It's the worst part about it. And spring is the best time for trapping. The grass is down. You can see where the fresh diggings are. They're more active. Oh, we got one there. Now Joe's trapping gophers, but I am trapping beaver. Got a beeve. Oh. All right. Nice front foot catch, Joe. Then the next day, it rained the night before, and now my traps are like 4 feet underwater. Yeah. It's like right out there. Yeah, like that patch of grass right there. It's like way in there.
Right? That sucks. There's a beaver right there swimming.
Yeah, there is. Huh.
And to top things off, a beaver swims by us, and I swear he gave me the finger. And while I'm out of commission, Joe's just raking in the pocket gopher catches.
Oh, you got him. Ooh, another one. Another $5 bill. 3 for 3. Oh, and you got him. Ooh, a big one.
I see these claws they got, they're what they use for digging, and that's what you cut off for the bounties. And they got these big pockets too. Gophers, not only they mound up yards and ditches and everything and destroy crops and roads and chew cables, they also bring in badgers and coyotes, and then they dig these bigger holes and make everything worse. We've also been doing some nuisance coon trapping for some neighbors around and live trapping them, which helps us because we got a puppy to train.
We got a little coon. Puppy's gonna be so happy.
What we've been doing to train the puppy, like she's 6 months old, we pretty much take the coon, we'll drag it around, like kind of play hide and seek with it and kind of put it up a tree, and then we'll let her go smell around and find the coon and bark up the tree.
Good girl, good girl. Talk to him, talk to him.
Well, the next step would be to do it at night. And then the step after that, we let it out of the cage, go run off into the darkness and disappear, and then put the puppy on it and see how she does.
Well, time to let that Pocahontas puppy come out here and chase this coon down. She is mean. Back. I'll give you a 10-minute head start. Oh.
I let her out of the cage, and there was a hole hidden right there. It wasn't a very deep hole, but deep enough where she could go down and hide. It was buried by grass, I didn't see it, and she went and tucked in there. And then I had to go get a stick of rebar about that big and kind of try to pry her out of there.
Get out of there. That is not what I planned. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ugh, I hope she doesn't bite me. Get out of there. 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 Get out of there.
I'm not sure how long it took. It took me quite a while to get her out of that hole, but I did get her out, and then she ran up one of those tiny oak trees, and I gave her some space, and finally she climbed back down and ran off into the woods, and then I started the 10 minutes.
You ready to go get the coon? It's been 10 minutes. We can let her out. Just walk her down to where I let that coon out.
It didn't take Rue long once I brought her out to that trap. She ran that track, and it didn't take her long. This was the first night coon that she's been on, and yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and we could hear her treeing.
Sounds like the puppy's treat. Dude, she's free, Joe. Good girl, Roo Roo Roo.
The coon ran over 300 yards as the crow flies, and since the recording of that part of the video, she's only gotten better. I am really excited about this puppy. She has only gotten better since the filming of this video. I am really excited about this puppy. Like, I don't even think I'm going to let her see a bear. I think she's going to be strictly a competition coon hound if everything works out like I hope. Yesterday, Joe came and like got me and told me found this owl like hanging out on the ground. The pointer went and pointed it, like he's out checking his gopher traps, and he's like, "What's that dog pointing at?" And goes over there, and then yeah, there's this freaking owl on the ground.
Sleeping. There you go, there's some dinner for you. What's wrong, buddy? You don't feel good? Dude, I'm thinking it's a young one. I know the adults get really big. He looks kind of downy, don't he? Yeah. Oh, poor baby. Eat that gopher. Oh yeah. We'll just leave it alone and wonder where it came from.
Well, I ended up going back to the house. I called a buddy that I'm friends with on Facebook, and he's a falconer, and told him about this owl that I found. I thought it was a baby great horned owl or a young one, but it turns out it was like a full-grown owl and like a long-eared owl. Growing up, we pretty much only referred to like 3 different kind of owls, like screech owls being the small ones, great horned owls with the horns on their heads, and barn owls, the ones without the horns on their heads. I know there's way more species of owls than that, but that's just how it was growing up. And he said I should call a rehab facility, so I called the Raptor Center in St. Paul, talked to a chick there, said we should go catch it and take it up to a vet in Glenwood. So that's what we went up and did.
Come on, buddy. Yeah. Just throw it in there. Oh. See how you feel this? Glad I got gloves on. It's okay, buddy. We're gonna get you all better.
We took the owl up to Glenwood and dropped him off at the vet.
You ready, buddy?
Well, I tried to do like some more videos since like my coyote ones, but I've had pretty bad luck whenever I bring a camera with coon hunting. The video would pretty much be me screaming at Harry for 15 minutes for catching a skunk. But this puppy shows a lot of promise. I'll probably do some more videos about her. Like, I'm really excited about her. She's gonna make the rest of my dogs look like garbage. Otherwise, bear hunting will be here by July, and I'd like to do a lot of bear hunting videos. But everybody, stay safe, keep your distance from people, keep your hands clean, and don't touch your face. Thank you for watching.